Welcome to today's episode of Rachel Quinto Creates. It is a new month. It is April 2017, so that means it's time for a flip through of my year-long memory keeping project, and now we're going to go flip through the month of March. Now I have to be honest, March was a little difficult for me to get through. There really wasn't a lot going on this month, and then so I kind of dropped keeping up with it as we went, and then I spent the last few days just basically catching up. So let's get started. So this is the last page of last month's, and so this is what I always do. I always take a picture of our little calendar at the end of the month to show everything that's happened in the month, and then I just do a little bit of a highlights list, which really isn't all that much. I mean, there's stuff that happened, but nothing like super exciting. So we started off the month with Ash Wednesday, and I lettered this that day on Ash Wednesday, and it was really nice, so I decided to keep it. And there's my daughter with her ash on her forehead after Mass, and she kind of already rubbed it off, so that's that. And oh well, I should write this on the front. I didn't see, but we got rid of the bottles for my toddler. So we packed those up, and she hasn't used a bottle all month. Just little things like she learned to climb onto the table. And these stickers, I think for the majority of the month I used, what do you call it? Those Mambi Happy Planner planner stickers. And I believe I used the watercolor. And I think I did this for a video, maybe. I think this is the one I used for the video. And here's where I started catching up. So I just printed a bunch of the pictures that I had on my phone, and then I just kind of put it all together in these last few days. So we celebrated my daughter's half birthday. We had a little bit of a blanket fort going on. My daughter had a science night, and so she went with her dad, and I made her dad take lots of pictures, and there's that. It's just some park time, and it's one picture from our visit to the La Jolla Cove. And I have a whole bunch of pictures which I'll probably just turn into a scrapbook page. Oh, bless you. And then we celebrated my husband's birthday, so he gets a whole page to himself. And it was crazy hair day at school, so she took a couple of pictures. And then my parents had visited for the last week of March, and so this is a picture that they took with my oldest in 2012 of them walking, holding her hand, and they decided to reenact it after lunch one day, and so I decided to print both those pictures out and put that in there because I think it's really cute. And lastly, this is actually the last page of the book too. I decided this month to rebrand from the QDQ Cards and Crafts to Quinto Creations. So I'm sure you've seen a little bit of changes, especially in the description box with my social media info. It changed from QDQ Cards to Quinto Creations. And you notice I opened the video up with mentioning Rachel Quinto Creates instead of the whole QDQ Cards and Crafts thing. So everything's still kind of in motion for this change, but eventually everything will be under Quinto Creations. So that's pretty much all of March, and as you see, I finished the book. So I got 3 months worth in here, and so I started a new book right here, and it's going to be craft colored. So I'm probably just going to alternate craft and white for this year, and I can't wait to see what April has in store. Thanks for watching. Bye!